In today's video, we will be discussing Demar Derozan and his tremendous uprising through the trials and tribulations that he has had to face, while also highlighting his courage to speak out about mental health awareness. Welcome to Playoffs in Love. By the age of 5, Derozan had already begun playing basketball. The sport provided him with comfort, while he also had to watch his mother fight lupus. At a very young age, he lost 2 of his uncles to violence in close proximities to his childhood home. An article titled "Children Exposed to Violence" by the National Institute of Justice states, exposure to violence can harm a child's emotional, psychological, and even physical development. Children exposed to violence are more likely to have difficulty in school, abuse drugs or alcohol, act aggressively, suffer from depression, or even other mental health problems. Even with all these issues surrounding Demar, he still found peace in basketball and actually even excelled. In his first year of high school, Derozan averaged 8.4 rebounds and 26.1 points. His second year, his points per game came down to about 22.6, while his rebounds stayed the same. His junior year, his rebound average was 7.8 and his points per game average was 22.3. As a senior in high school, he won the Moore League Championship for the second time, and he was named the tournament's most valuable player. Rivals.com even had him rated number 3 in America. He played basketball just one season though, but in that short season with the USC Trojans, they won the Pac-10 tournament final, and he was named the tournament's MVP and was named to the first team Pac-10 All-American freshman team. Sadly, they lost in the second round of March Madness. On June 25, 2009, he was selected 9th overall by the Toronto Raptors. He stated that part of the reason he left for the NBA after only 1 year at USC was to help take better care of his mother. By Demar's 4th year in the league, he was already averaging 18.1 points and an irreplaceable piece on an upcoming Raptors team. He was selected to serve as a reserve guard for the Eastern Conference in the 2014 All-Star Game. In the season, he averaged 4.3 rebounds, 22.7 points, and 4 assists. He also participated in his first NBA playoffs. During the 2014-2015 season, he suffered a torn left adductor longus tendon and could only return to the game in January 2015. In February of the 2014-2015 season, he recorded his 233rd career win to become the winningest player in the Toronto Raptors history. Now let's fast forward, and now in 2018, after numerous All-Star and playoff appearances, after playing 9 seasons for the Toronto Raptors, he and another player, Jacob Piolti, were traded in July to San Antonio Spurs in exchange for Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green. On August 11th, 2021, Demar was traded to the Chicago Bulls in a sign-and-trade deal where he now plays, averaging a career-high 28.1 points at the time of this recording. I made this video because throughout his career, he has been very vocal about his struggles with depression. In an interview with Shannon Sharp, he speaks about how men have it embedded in them to not show emotions and to try to be basically macho men. Demar states how important it is to speak about your issues to someone you consider a trusted one, because you may be surprised by the number of people who feel the exact same way that we do. In a paragraph in an article written on healthpossible.org states that depression is one of the top mental illnesses in our nation, and that includes the male demographic. Male depression is often likely to go undiagnosed because men may feel embarrassed by the idea of having a mental disorder and therefore are less likely to seek help. Not only that, but male symptoms differ from female symptoms in that they are not usually the stereotypical feelings of sadness and worthlessness. Instead, men may report increased fatigue, irritability, and loss of interest in work or other hobbies. I make these videos about mental health and athletes specifically because I think it's important for people to know these issues aren't just our issues. So I choose people that in society are viewed as superhuman or superhumans in a sense that we don't expect them to feel these emotions, and they do also. We are not alone, and as a community we can continue to lift one another and kill these stigmas that come attached to mental health. An additional article I want to share is on verywellman.com, and I will provide the link in the comments. It states issues like systemic racism and the lack of culturally sensitive treatment by providers may also play a role in the way the Black community views mental health and treatment. It is not normalized in the way that it should be. People often view it as a personal and or moral defect. As a result, the mental health field is viewed along the same lines as other systems that have caused substantial harm to Black people. I myself and many others have fell victim to this, and we as a whole need to do our best and help each other instead of acting like we're better than. I know some days are hard and downright taxing, but always know you're not alone. I thank you for watching. This is Playoffs in Love. I'm out.